Tonight, what's with the trash? Park Point residents say there's more garbage littering the beach than ever before.
And going green, why Minnesota Power is doing a massive solar expansion in our region.
Plus, controversy with the council. A Native organization says they were unfairly treated while trying to get approval for a low-income housing project.
From CBS3 Duluth, this is the CBS3 News at 10.
Good evening, I'm Kristen Bakke.
And I'm Anthony Matt. Thanks for joining us. Minnesota Power announced plans to triple its solar energy offerings across its coverage region in northern Minnesota.
Today, the company announced it will be accelerating 3 new solar projects that they hope will emphasize its commitment to customers, clean energy, and communities affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. CBS3's Jesse Slater has more on the plans.
An announcement Wednesday from Minnesota Power pushes the state's energy in a more renewable direction.
We are moving ahead with 3 new solar energy projects.
In May, the Minnesota Public Utilities Commission asked state utility companies to look at projects they could speed up to put people back to work.
And projects that they could accelerate to help spur the state's economy that's really been deeply impacted by COVID-19.
By moving up the timetable from 2025, officials say they're doing their part to help get the local economy back on track.
We expect that we'll be able to boost the local tax base. We'll be adding solar panels from regional manufacturers when possible, and certainly we'll be supporting local construction jobs as well.
The projects to be constructed in Duluth, Hoyt Lakes, and near Brainerd will be a much larger scale than this 40-kilowatt community solar array on Arrowhead Road.
We plan on adding 20 megawatts of solar energy to our system. That's about a $40 million investment.
Officials say together, the 3 projects will supply enough energy to power at least 4,000 homes.
Where we're reducing carbon on our system and we're bringing more renewables online.
The projects will also help meet the state of Minnesota's solar energy standard more quickly and further advance Minnesota Power's energy forward strategy.
We expect to be at 50% renewable energy by next year.
While details still need to be finalized, construction for the solar arrays is expected to get underway in 2021.
About 650 Hibbing taconite workers learned this week their layoff has been extended for another month. According to the president of the United Steelworkers Local 2705, Chris Johnson, the layoff will now last until the week of July 26th. When HibTac first idled on May 3rd, the company had planned to restart operations by July 6th. Johnson says union workers will be brought back the week of July 26th to prepare for the first full production day on August 6th. U.S. Steel's Keetac and Cleveland Cliffs North Shore Mining have also been idled due to the economic fallout during the pandemic. And Alex is here, taking over weather tonight for Dave. Hey, Alex, how's it going? You tracking a few storms out there?
Yeah, tracking some storms earlier. If you didn't remember, we were tracking them in North Dakota, but now they've entered Minnesota. Not quite in the Northland yet, but still some pretty powerful system associated with these storms. As you can see, there's a severe thunderstorm warning in the area in orange, area in pink, severe thunderstorm watch. That is just slightly out of our viewing area. And tracking these storms, you can see some of them are very strong. Those reds and pinks indicating extremely heavy rain. Also, hail is a possibility. Earlier, just a few minutes ago, there was a tornado warning that has since expired. I took a peek at that myself, and it didn't seem to have too much rotation with these systems, but straight line winds are definitely an issue with these systems. As they head further to the east, expect them to weaken as there's drier air. Dew points are the measure of moisture in the air, so higher the dew point, the more energy these systems have to grow. So Baudette, Bemidji, dew points in the mid-60s is quite a bit of moisture in the air, but as you head further to the east, Hibbing, Ely, and Duluth, we have dew points in the 50s, so that's why these storms will finally weaken as they head over towards our area. Current temperatures and sky conditions, well, we're staying mild in the mid-70s, and skies are clear, still clear. Tomorrow, finally that cold front will make its way here, and we'll be dealing with the thunderstorms in the morning and off and on throughout the day and the evening.
Thanks, Alex. Plans to build a 50-unit multifamily affordable housing complex in Duluth will have to wait at least another year. The project, proposed by the American Indian Community Housing Organization, was put before the Duluth City Council to receive tax credits. But leaders with the organization say they were put at a disadvantage and it forced them to pull their application. CBS3's John Cardinelli hears from both sides and has the story.
frustration within the Native American community.
We're an American Indian organization, and we're the only organizations whose project was scrutinized like this. We're the only project that was tabled twice.
Leanne Littlewolf is the Economic Development Director for ICO and says the organization's new low-income housing project was ready for low-income tax credit approval.
We're not clear on what the reasoning was for tabling our project, and we're not clear on if there was going to be a vote.
Littlewolf says the council passed 6 resolutions for other housing projects, but theirs was tabled by Councilor Renee Van Nett, a member of the Indigenous community who serves on the Duluth City Council.
When this item came up, there was concerns from constituents, and so I asked to pull the item.
With the item sitting on the table, ICO pulled their application for the low-income tax credits before the state's July 16th deadline, as they felt they were at a disadvantage.
We did not have the same amount of time as the other projects to put together a competitive application.
I believed that this project was going to get the approval necessary in the right time frame.
Duluth City Council President Gary Anderson says he reached out to ICO to let them know that the process they were experiencing was normal.
I expected to see a strong vote of support for this resolution at the June 8th meeting.
The signal of support came from community members that Anderson says spoke during one of the city's WebEx council meetings. Despite this, the project will have to wait another year.
The message that we've received is like, we support you to apply next year and that this can wait. That we can wait for affordable housing.
Both council members Anderson and Van Nett say if this comes up next year, it should pass with no problems.
The need to house homeless mothers in St. Louis County is high. Star of the North Maternity Home in Duluth, whose goal is to help new moms in need, says in the past year they have helped 8 mothers out of 42 applicants. They want to keep the program going, but they need help in doing so. Due to COVID-19, the program had to push its big fundraising banquet online last month. They raised $28,000 of their $50,000 goal.
So that money is used to keep the house running. So we use it for food, for the staff to be here 24/7, for education.
The program is also looking to expand its space, and the lease is up in February of next year. Well, budget cuts due to COVID-19 have left Duluth beaches a mess. This was the scene on Park Point Beach today. City officials say due to a reduced operating budget, there's no park rangers patrolling the beaches doing daily tasks like picking up trash and keeping an eye on things. CBS 3's Ryan Campos spoke with residents about their message to beachgoers and how some are making sure they keep the area clean.
The Park Point Community Club said they needed help from the city to limit the amount of trash sitting around the beach. They said the city responded quickly, adding an extra portable bathroom and moving trash pickup on the point to twice a week instead of once.
Our Park Point residents, we do try to clean up after we're on the beach and clean up our own area. If not, try to walk down the beach and pick up as we go. But it gets kind of overwhelming after a while.
A Park Point resident we spoke with says she's fed up with what she's witnessed this year, which she said included someone throwing a dirty diaper into Lake Superior.
I think they're just so happy to be out and about, and you know, we enjoy having people down here. It's just, you know, take your stuff with you when you leave.
However, the beachgoers we talked with today are making sure they pick up their trash and put it away.
There's a sign that says take out what you bring in or carry out what you carry in type deal, and we even acknowledged that on our way walking in today, seeing that sign. And so I think most people are pretty aware of what's going on and like taking responsibility for keeping the beaches clean.
There's no word on when park rangers will return to patrolling Duluth beaches. Meanwhile, tonight we're getting a better idea of just how big of a financial toll COVID-19 has taken on the city of Duluth. According to Mayor Emily Larson, many of the tax revenue funds saw a large decrease in the month of April, including the hotel-motel tax, which was down 87% year to year. The food and beverage tax down 62% and the sales tax down 27%. Larson said COVID-19's impact is what they were expecting, but it will be a while to recover.
It is going to take us a very long time to get out of this hole because these revenue numbers do not just move forward and keep going.
The mayor added she will be giving more details on what May's tax collection numbers look like and the city's overall budget impacts at Monday's city council meeting.
A popular North Shore brewery is reopening tomorrow. Castle Danger is opening its tap room in Two Harbors tomorrow. Reservations are required. You're also required to wear a mask until you're seated at your assigned table. The brewery says it's only serving cans until it can find a safe way to pour pints. They have other COVID-19 safety measures in place. And a North Shore landmark is also planning to reopen soon. Split Rock Lighthouse will open to visitors on July 15th. It will be open 7 days a week. You can buy tickets for a timed entry to the grounds online or in the Visitors Center. Indoor spaces like the lighthouse itself and the keeper's residence will be closed. There will be a pop-up store outside where you can buy souvenirs.
Still to come on Live Local CBS 3, revisiting history. On this day, 10 years ago, Minnesota saw a record amount of tornadoes. A look back at the damage.
Just after the break, I'll time out some of these storms as they make their way to the Northland.
Live, local, CBS 3 News at 10 with Kristen Vaki, Anthony Matt, Kelly Hinson, and weather with meteorologist Dave Anderson on Live, local, CBS 3. Watch Anthony Matt weekdays at 6 and 10 p.m. on Live Local CBS 3 Duluth.
The nursing program at Fond du Lac Tribal and Community College is really challenging, but it has to be. It's approved by the Board of Nursing. And graduates here have been successfully passing the state board exam. They give you real-world experience with healthcare institutions across the community. I'm really glad I chose Fond du Lac Tribal and Community College.
A great smile is so much more than just a physical attribute. It's a part of every laugh, adventure, milestone, and connection. At Lake Dental, our team is committed to getting to know you and your specific dental needs. With our IV sedation, forget any dental anxiety and wake up with a new smile. Express yourself confidently with the help of Lake Dental, where artistry is in every smile.
Call Lake Dental today for your free smile analysis.
Fleet Farm has what dads want for Father's Day, whether he's chilling by the fire or heating up the grill. Fleet Farm has great deals for Dad. Get a $10 Fleet Farm gift card when you spend $50 or more on Yeti drinkware. And select Under Armour apparel for the family, 25% off our low fleet price. Plus, Fleet Farm gift cards make the perfect gift for Father's Day. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Are you a veteran and a homeowner? Then think Streamline and maybe save yourself hundreds of dollars every month on your mortgage. A VA Streamline refinance is just for veterans and lowers your mortgage rate so you can save on mortgage payments every month, every year. And it's easy to qualify. You don't need pay stubs, a W-2, bank statements, or a home appraisal. And mortgage rates now are very low. Veteran and homeowner? Call 888-327-6866.
The open road, the wind in your hair, the feeling of freedom that drives us to go out and discover. At Chevy, we're committed to getting you there with confidence and peace of mind. That's why your Chevy Clean dealers commit to using enhanced vehicle cleaning measures with CDC-approved cleansers. If you need a new Equinox, get 0% APR for 72 months or $4,500 cash allowance on most models. You may even shop online and take delivery at home where available, so you can find new roads with confidence.
I chose a career that isn't easy, it's dangerous, and it's hard. Fond du Lac Tribal and Community College has set me up with everything I need to succeed. Through challenging classes, longer defensive tactics training, and instructors who work in the industry, Fond du Lac Tribal and Community College is setting me up for success.
CBS 3 Weather is brought to you by Lulich Implement.
Just another look at some of the warnings and watches that are out, not in our area, but just slightly to the north and west. There's a severe thunderstorm warning that goes until 10:45, and then there's a severe thunderstorm watch that goes until midnight for areas just west and north of the Red Lakes. They're seeing some pretty strong storms, and there was a tornado warning there earlier this evening, but that has since expired. So tomorrow, when this cold front finally makes it over our area, we'll be dealing with the thunderstorms, not as strong as they are as we saw them on the radar earlier, but they'll still be there, and the potential to be strong is still there. By Friday, the cold front moves away, and we have high pressure. So nice, sunny, and pretty dry weather as well. It's going to be 75. Dew points will be in the 50s, so it'll feel nice, and it'll also look nice with partly to mostly sunny skies. Saturday, that continues. The nice weather continues into the weekend, the first half of the weekend, because as you can see, we have a little low pressure system and some rain that will be here for Father's Day. Yeah, reminder, Sunday is Father's Day. Tracking some of these storms on Futurecast. As you can see, by 1 a.m., we had some oranges and yellows. That decreases to greens and lighter yellows. So they kind of weaken as they head towards our viewing area, International Falls, heading towards Grand Rapids. They're not as strong. By the morning hours, this is 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. As you can see, 11 a.m., not much on the radar. You can see it's a possibility to see a light shower or some clouds, but the severe thunderstorm threat is not there. That will arrive in the afternoon hours, 3 p.m., seeing a line over towards International Falls, also seeing a line towards Duluth, heading over south of Aiken. That's when we're going to be seeing the system mostly in the afternoon hours. That continues into 6 p.m. on Thursday, even over towards Ashland, and eventually that will work its way over towards Ironwood by Friday morning. Friday morning, we're starting off with sunny skies in Duluth, and we'll finish with mostly sunny skies. It'll be a beautiful day on Friday. Forecast for tonight, well, we're staying mild, and we're also seeing those storms and rain showers moving in towards the western towns. International Falls, Grand Rapids, and Hibbing likely to see some rain and clouds early tomorrow morning. In Wisconsin, they're staying clear and pretty mild all night long. South wind 10 to 15s, keeping everyone in Wisconsin into the 60s, just a few 50s closer to the lake with that lake breeze. Tomorrow in Wisconsin, a warm, and it will be mostly sunny for the good portion of the morning hours. Then we'll be dealing with some clouds and thunderstorms in the evening, and the thunderstorms and clouds will be in our area in Minnesota for most of the day, from 10 a.m. until around 6 p.m. 7-day forecast, well, we're dealing with the thunderstorms that are much needed rain on Thursday. Friday, a beautiful day. Saturday, another beautiful day, and not too bad of a day for Father's Day on Sunday. And the next week, we're staying pretty seasonable in the 70s with a few chances of some very beneficial rain.
All right, thanks, Alexander. If you were here in Minnesota 10 years ago today, you witnessed weather history. That's when a record 48 tornadoes swept across the state. One of them left the city of Wadena in ruins. As Bill Hudson shows us, it spared lives, but devastated everything from homes to the high school.
It took place over a span of 6 hours this day a decade ago when 48 tornadoes swept through 22 Minnesota counties, stretching from Argyle in the northwest to Albert Lee near the Iowa border.
Everybody was activated, and whether you were a spotter or a chaser, you were probably out watching the sky that day.
Senior state climatologist Kenny Blumenfeld remembers it well, most notably the devastation in Wadena.
You know, there was a moment where people from the community were wondering, did they have enough resources and enough patience to rebuild?
The city of 4,000 people was ground zero for a powerful EF4, raking across neighborhoods, businesses, and the local high school.
My first thought was, are we going to get out of here?
Joyce Boyne was inside the school and recalls the utter devastation.
As he pulled the door shut to the classroom, the whole south side of the building was taken by the tornado. And so we barely got in there in time.
400 homes, 20 businesses, community center, and ice arena also damaged. While tornadoes elsewhere in the state claimed 3 lives, Wadena was spared a human toll.
We did fare well, and that's about as good an outcome as you can hope for when you have that kind of destruction.
A day of weather violence like none other, before or since. And for those who witnessed it, they hope never to see again.
34 people were injured by the Wadena tornado. 3 of the state's 48 tornadoes that day were fatal. Those occurred in Polk, Otter Tail, and Freeborn counties.
Still to come on Live Local CBS 3 COVID breakthrough. Researchers say they found a treatment option that dramatically reduces the chances of dying from the coronavirus.
CBS 3 live cams are brought to you by Kohler Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. You're not just getting a car, you're getting Kohler.
I have lost 25 pounds and I'm still going strong. Super easy. You follow the program and you lose weight. It's just that simple.
If you've got that, don't worry about that. Healthy Systems USA.
You hate coming home to a dark house, and leaving lights on all night drives utility bills out of sight. You need the Bell & Howell Bionic Spotlight, the outdoor motion sensor light that turns on the instant motion is detected and turns off when the motion stops. Bionic Spotlight is solar powered, so there's no expensive wiring or batteries to change. The instant the motion sensor detects movement, Bionic Spotlight triggers 8 high-intensity LED lights that shower the entire area with light and then shuts off 30 seconds after it stops. So you can spend hundreds of dollars on an outdoor lighting system, or you can get the motion-activated Bionic Spotlight for just $19.95 with free shipping. Bionic Spotlight is backed by our 5-year warranty. But wait, if you order right now, you can double the offer and get a second Bionic Spotlight. Just pay a separate fee. And when you call, ask about the contractor's discount on the complete 6-light home value set. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-354-3295 or go to BionicSpotlight.com. That's 1-800-354-3295 or order online at BionicSpotlight.com.
Let's drive forward together in a new Duluth Dodge Ram from only $225 a month. An award-winning Warlock Northwoods Edition quad cab from only $225. It's a Duluth Dodge Blue Ribbon Lease. 4765 Miller Trunk Highway or DuluthDodgeMinnesota.com.
Numi Jewelers is having a Neighbors Helping Neighbors event. We are partnering with the Superior YMCA to help those in need. When you bring in an item for donation, you will receive 25% off any in-stock finished jewelry. Numi Jewelers thanks you for shopping local.
We have a structure fire with injuries on Highway 13.
Did you know your friends and neighbors volunteer to provide emergency services? They are serving many communities and need your help. Challenge yourself. Be part of the team. Be somebody.
Watch Jeopardy at 4:30, followed by CBS3 Live at 5 on Live Local CBS3.
I never thought that you could lose weight without working out, but this is one of those programs that you don't have to work out.
In the first 40 days, I lost 28 pounds.
If you've got that, don't worry about that. Healthy Systems USA.
Northwest Outlet is open for business. Now save up to 40% off store-wide.
When severe weather hits, tune to CBS3.
Tonight at 10, we'll be out here in the storm.
For up-to-date coverage morning and night.
Stay away from here.
Live local weather coverage on CBS3 Duluth.
UK researchers say they've discovered the first drug to dramatically reduce death in the sickest COVID-19 patients, and it's already widely available.
Tonight, we're hearing from one of the patients who benefited from the drug. Meet Catherine Milbanks. Her life was hanging on by a thread with COVID-19. Doctors had her on a ventilator when her husband gave consent for her to participate in an Oxford University trial testing an experimental treatment for severe coronavirus. She was given dexamethasone, which is a low-dose steroid commonly used to treat inflammation in arthritis and asthma patients. Researchers believe the drug can stop the immune system from overreacting to the coronavirus in some hospitalized patients with severe symptoms. They found the drug saves 1 life for every 8 patients on a ventilator and 1 for every 25 patients on oxygen, like Milbanks.
I'm just eternally grateful and will be for the rest of my life.
Despite the early positive results, experts caution more research is needed because these study results have not yet been reviewed or published.
Coming up in sports, hear more from UMD alum Brandon Meyer upon signing his pro contract.
Catch Eye on Parenting every Thursday at 6 with me, Leanne Valdez, on CBS3.
Water makes life possible on Earth and in our homes. Culligan conserves this resource with its high-efficiency water softener, the world's best because it uses less water, and that matters to all of us. Click or call Culligan Water and start saving today.
You're ready to drive again, and not just to the neighborhood store. In a new Honda, you can enjoy the open road with powerful performance. And your money can go farther too, because Honda holds its value better than any other auto brand. Your Honda dealer is offering flexibility, like shopping online, so you can purchase with confidence. Get your new Honda today. KBB.com's 2020 Best Value Brand.
Shopping for a new kitchen at Skips has never been better. Take home your dream kitchen today with Skips' new Glenwood and White cabinets. Enjoy freedom and flexibility with your own movable island today. You can rely on Skips for quality and durability at affordable prices. Stop by with your measurements and see how you can take home beautifully painted or stained cabinets today at a truly affordable price. Visit us online at skipshomecenter.com or stop in to see our showroom at 4728 Rice Lake Road, Duluth.
At UCare, we've been decomplicating Medicare plans in Minnesota for a long time. In fact, we've been offering Medicare Advantage plans longer than anyone else. Our Medicare Advantage plans are affordable, and 96% of Minnesota providers accept UCare. So if your provider practices at any of these clinics or hospitals, you can likely keep them. To learn the basics and see how UCare Medicare Advantage plans compare to others, visit ucare.org/TV.
We dance for healing. We dance for one another. For connection. In ways like no other. Together. Or even apart. We are resilient. The 2020 census is here, and we need to do our part for our people.
I'm Caitlin, and I'm into nursing. We have small class sizes, so we actually get to know each other, know our instructors. All of the faculty at Lake Superior College, they're here to help you succeed and choose the right path.
It's more than just a job. You kind of get to meet people, their families, and be a part of their lives and kind of see how that changes as they grow up.
Join our team of supportive and creative individuals. Visit trilliumservice.com or call today to set up an interview.
For his entire life, Brandon Meyer has called the Twin Ports home, growing up in Superior, Wisconsin, and then going on to play 4 years of basketball at the University of Minnesota Duluth. Now, for the first time, he's on to something new. Meyer signed a one-year contract to play professional basketball with Lahti Basketball in Finland. He signed with Overtime International Sports back in April and says that his agent Duncan set up the deal with Lahti. It'll be a big step and a big adjustment for Meyer, but he feels like the Northland prepared him well.
At the end of the day, whether you're in America or in Europe, the ball is still round and the hoop is still a circle. So I think that a lot of the game will translate over. I think I'm just blessed and fortunate to be able to keep playing basketball. I know that when it comes to college, sometimes the senior year can be the last year, and a lot of times competitive basketball might be done. So every year now that I keep playing basketball, it's all just bonus. So it's the game that I love, and for me, it won't really feel like a job.
For now, Lahti is still set on having a season starting in October. Meyer says there is a chance he'll have to quarantine when he gets there, but right now he's planning on heading over on September 1st.
I do want to keep going up. I'd say that I'm not afraid of working hard. So I'm going to just work as hard as I can, train as hard as I can, make it to as high of a level as I can. And I don't think that I'll regret what happens at the end of it.
Well, following the negotiations between Major League Baseball players and owners, it's been a wild ride, to say the least. This weekend, it seemed like everything had fallen through, but today, things took a turn for the better, it looked like. Major League Baseball sent a proposal to the players today that would start the season on July 19th. It's the owner's fourth proposal to start the 2020 season. The players have made two. This offer comes after Commissioner Rob Manfred and the Players Union Executive Director Tony Clark actually met in person yesterday in Phoenix. Manfred released a statement today saying the two men worked out a framework that we agreed could form on the basis of an agreement. Even though a deal hasn't been made yet, it appears that the proposal shows significant progress. The proposal also calls on the Players Union to agree to waive any potential grievances. The plan calls for a 60-game schedule taking place over a 70-day period with full prorated pay and would include a expanded playoff format for this year and the following. The players could counter this offer, but again, it is a significant sign of progress. There is a new college hockey conference in town. The Central Collegiate Hockey Association has been introduced, housing 7 schools that previously resided in the Western Collegiate Hockey Association. That's what a longtime UMD fans will know the old WCHA well. Longtime WCHA fans will also know the name Don Lucia as well. Lucia, the winningest coach in Minnesota Golden Gopher hockey history, has been named the conference's new commissioner. Lucia takes over as the commissioner to a group of schools that have decided to leave their current conference in order to hopefully start something new.
I think the commitment level, I think that's always the case. You have to have like-minded institutions trying to compete at the absolute highest levels. And I think these 7 institutions have made that clear that that's their intention. And they're putting the resources behind their program in order to try to compete certainly at the NCAA level and ultimately to try to win a national title.
Right now, there are 7 member schools in the CCHA. The goal is to get to 8. I was just handed a dog. What better way to end this Wednesday night sportscast than little Michael Rusione here. That's going to do it for sports. We'll be right back after the break.
CBS3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health Virtual Video Visits, offering face-to-face interaction with your provider from the convenience of home or work.
Has your roof seen its better days? Call Peak Construction Roofing today for your free estimate at guaranteed affordable rates. Peak Construction can finance you and will help you step by step from start to finish. Call the best, Peak Construction Roofing. They'll do the rest. Let us take care of you.
Coronavirus has adversely affected most businesses in the area. As an essential business, we are open. We're open 6 days a week. If you need repairs, bring your bike in. We have a full repair staff. We will have the bike done for you as soon as we can.
This isn't a small business opening. You already had one of those. It's a reopening. Take 2. And just in time. Because right now, people need coffee that tastes like coffee. And hair that doesn't look like that. They need someone who knows where those numbers actually go. They need you and everything that made your business great from your first day one. Yeah, we've been knocked back on our heels, and it took a minute, but it still says florist, or repairs, or plumber over that door. And there are still customers who can't wait to walk through it. That light at the end of the tunnel, it's a workout that doesn't involve 2 bags of flour. It's a 20-foot-tall inflatable guy saying, come on by. It's you and your small business, turning your community and the country around. One appointment, one customer, one thank you at a time. Small business is coming back. And Spectrum Business is giving every new customer 1 free month of Spectrum Business services to make sure it does. We're here for you because you're here for all of us.
Don't risk life or limb cleaning out your gutters. With one simple click or call, Gutter Helmet will provide a free inspection and estimate to eliminate the dangerous chore permanently. Our certified installers will clean out, tune up, install Gutter Helmet over new or existing gutters, and clean up the work area in less than a day. Gutter Helmet blends in beautifully with your home, is engineered to handle the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty, assuring you'll never clean your gutters again. Gutter Helmet, retiring ladders since 1981.
For 50 years, family-owned Crenson has proudly been serving the Twin Ports and surrounding communities. We make the vehicle buying process simple, straightforward, and stress-free. Drive away in a 2020 Nissan Rogue today with 0% financing for 60 months, plus $1,000 in NMAC bonus cash. We're open. Stop in anytime, or if you prefer, call for a no-contact appointment for sales or service. Visit us online for our complete inventory listing. Crenson, 2 locations, 1 great team.
Find your favorite CW shows on the Duluth CW, cable, satellite, over the air, and streaming on KDLH Duluth.
Turning sidewalks into works of art. That's the goal of an artist in Michigan.
American artist David Zinn has turned dull into lively with his unique anamorphic drawings. Whether it's pavement, a fence, or simply a crack on a surface, Zinn's art transforms these spaces into a unique display of color and humor. Zinn, whose work can be found in his home area of Ann Arbor, Michigan, said the inspiration comes instantly and he improvises on the spot.
I can barely even draw a stick.
I know.
Yeah, I wish I could draw that well.
Yeah, right?
Not one of my talents.
Yeah.
But all right, what is your talent?
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Weather.
Yeah, weather. Forecasting and weather. That's my talents. The 7-day looks not very nice at the very beginning. We have thunderstorms, but it's nice for farmers that need the rain. I know we were well below average, and that rain on Thursday will make it very much better for the farmers and also people with allergies. Like Tony was talking to me in the break that it wipes away the pollen that's in the air, so that will be helpful. And then Friday and Saturday, if you have those days off, you're in luck. Those are beautiful days, 75 degrees, and mostly sunny skies.
Not too shabby. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you tomorrow night.